Istanbul, the city where continents collide. Turkey's capital is often described by frequent travelers as one of the greatest cities on earth. This living tapestry of history, culture, and raw beauty, where ancient empires rose and fell, has a legacy etched in stone and spirit. Istanbul is a place where the West and the East seamlessly blend architecture, culture, and beauty. So when my family set their epic summer travel plans of a 6-week tour through Europe, visiting the Netherlands, Belgium, Poland, Greece, and Turkey, we knew that Istanbul needed to be a big part of that family travel plan. With just 2 days in Istanbul, we were determined to make the most of every moment. For those new to my channel, I'm Kevin Wegar. My wife, Christina, introduced me to travel, and exploring the world quickly became one of our true loves. When our children, Cohen and Dylan, were born, we vowed to use world travel as a way to help teach them about culture, nature, and the importance of following your passions. Together, we have explored more than 26 countries across 5 continents, and our adventure is just getting started. If this sounds like something for you, please hit those like and subscribe buttons and join us on our journey. We checked into the Neo Ryan Hotel right in the center of historic Istanbul. We chose it for its great ratings, amazing breakfast buffet, and ease of access to some of the city's most important attractions. It was an excellent choice. Topkapi Palace is a sprawling estate that sits as a living testament to the Ottoman Empire. The center of an empire that once ruled huge swaths of the world was our first stop in Istanbul. We spent several hours walking opulent halls and tranquil courtyards where sultans made decisions that shaped the course of history. Amidst all the opulence and splendor, the boys' favorite stop was in one of the palace's museums. Here they found what they swear must be the inspiration for the Pokemon Magikarp. What do you think? I have a bit of an obsession with ice cream, and I've been told by friends who have lived in Istanbul that Turkish ice cream, or Dondurma, may be the best in the world. So we swung by Sultan Ahmet Park to see what we could find. Dondurma is known for its unique texture and elasticity, and it doesn't melt as quickly as traditional ice cream. But it's grown world famous in the past few years thanks to the show that many vendors put on. One of Istanbul's most iconic landmarks is the Hagia Sophia. When we arrived, the first come, first served lineup was massive, but it moved very quickly. Apparently, they've now moved to a reservation-only admission. Steeped in a blend of Christian and Islamic history, the sheer scale and beauty of this place of worship left us in awe. It's remarkable to think that this beautiful building was built nearly 1,500 years ago. The Hagia Sophia stood as a Greek Orthodox church until 1423. After the fall of Constantinople, it was converted to a mosque, and it remained that way until 1935 when it became a museum. We strolled across Sultanahmet Park to the famous Blue Mosque. But unfortunately, on our first day in Istanbul, we missed the entrance timing and would have to swing back the next day. But that loss was another gain, as we had just read about a nearby gem called the Basilica Cistern. Beneath Istanbul's busy streets lies an ancient marvel of engineering. Originally built in the 6th century, the Basilica Cistern was a massive underground reservoir that supplied the Palace of Constantinople with water. Today, it's been converted into a subterranean art gallery where a forest of 335 marble columns stand like sentinels in the dimly lit depths. That night, we wandered through the narrow lanes near the waterfront in search of some kebabs, getting our first delicious taste of the legendary Turkish cuisine before heading back to the Neo Ryan for some much-needed sleep. Also known as the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, this Ottoman masterpiece was built in 1609, directly across from the Hagia Sophia, and it's regularly ranked among the most beautiful mosques in the world. The Blue Mosque is an active religious site, and it's closed to visitors during prayer time. But between prayers, we were able to step inside to explore the 6 slender minarets and more than 20,000 blue Iznik tiles, along with the 200 stained glass windows that decorate its walls. Not far from the Blue Mosque is the center of Byzantine life in Istanbul, the Hippodrome. This large courtyard, which once held chariot races, political debates, and royal celebrations, is now home to a towering Egyptian obelisk, as well as a serpent column, the other half of which we had the chance to see at the Temple of Apollo in Delphi just a few months earlier. As we walked down the narrow lanes of central Istanbul, we were pulled by the crowds into the Grand Bazaar. What met us inside was a labyrinth of sensory overload. Inside the Grand Bazaar, history and commerce smashed together inside one of the oldest and largest markets on the planet. There are more than 4,000 shops, cafes, and restaurants lining more than 61 covered streets, all blooming with fragrant scents of incense, fresh food, and perfume. On the streets outside the covered market, we stopped for some pide, a delicious Turkish pizza that we all fell in love with. Our 2 days in Istanbul were almost over, but we still had one evening left, and we were going to make the most of it. We picked up some tickets for a sunset cruise along the Bosphorus Strait that would let us take in some of the wonders of the city's waterfront. At the end of our cruise, we were dropped off just a short walk from Istanbul's famous Galata Bridge. The Galata Bridge is one of the city's most important arteries, spanning the Golden Horn and connecting the European and Asian sides of the city. On the bridge, anglers dangle their rods into the water just past lines of restaurants tucked right into the underpass of the bridge. We enjoyed a delicious dinner in one of the city's most vibrant areas, and it was the perfect way to cap off our 2-day Istanbul itinerary. Istanbul truly worked its charm on us, and we all agreed that even after more than 26 countries of family travel, this is one of the most amazing cities that we've ever had the chance to visit. From the ancient echoes of the Hagia Sophia to the brilliant chaos of the Grand Bazaar, Istanbul showed us its wonders in the short 2 days that we had in the city. It's exciting, beautiful, rich, and wild, and it left a mark on our hearts. If you haven't already, please drop a like and hit subscribe. It's a small thing that truly helps to keep our channel alive. We'll see you next time on Wandering Waggers Adventure Family Travel.